It's 2025, which means the Silver Eagle is now 40 years old. I remember when it came out in 1986 and everybody was saying, I don't know if it's going to take. There are other world coins out there as well, to where today it's the dominant coin in world 1 ounce silvers. Just is. Within those 40 years, we have unks, we have proofs, and then we have satin finish for the last 17 years. All special stuff. But every once in a while, they make a special issue Silver Eagle. When you start looking at how many versus how few, and how affordable a few of these can be, it just means pounce. And tonight we have one of those coins we love to pounce on. That beautiful Making History 2012. So within that 40-year run, the first time the Silver Eagle was put into a special set was 1993, right? That was the 10th anniversary, the gold set with the W, 32,500, and a very special piece. After that, it was in the year 2000. Remember the Millennium Coin and Currency set? But that set had an uncirculated Silver Eagle. Then we roll to 2006. That was the 20th anniversary. Beautiful 3-piece set. 2011, our 25th anniversary. Beautiful 5-piece set. And then in 2012, all of a sudden, we issue a 2-piece set in that beautiful blue lacquer box for the 75th anniversary of the new San Francisco Mint. And then late in the year, this one comes out. By then, we were all punch drunk. 2012 was a fun year. We all missed the obvious. How few of these were made, and what is the Silver Eagle in the set? Well, let's start with what Silver Eagle's in the set. It's the San Francisco. So in 2012, there were 2 San Franciscos, same coin, in 2 different sets. The one that had 224,000 made, the 2-piece set, the blue lacquered box, and then this one with only 56,857. Think about that. Talk about low significant mintages. It's the first San Francisco since 1992. When the U.S. Mint started striking the silver in 1986, the first 7 years San Francisco. So 86 to 92. And then in 1993, Philadelphia took over. And then in 2001, West Point took over. And it's been West Point since then. 25 years of West Point doing their thing. And then in 2012, right here, they brought back San Francisco for the anniversary. But this one was a different anniversary. Where the other one was a San Francisco anniversary, this is a U.S. Mint, U.S. Treasury Making History collection. The U.S. Mint was 220 years old in 2012. The BEP, Bureau of Engraving, was 150 years old. Again, the U.S. Mint 1792, the Bureau of Engraving 1862. So they combined to make this special collectible piece, but they did it last, kind of like the limited edition sets that were also released in 2012. Wow. So here is the uniqueness of value. So the U.S. Mint made 877,731 West Point Proof Silver Eagles in 2012. My competition has those beautiful coins, just under 1 million made, at $165 today. One of my other rivals, the cataloger, has them at $149, so they beat them by a few bucks. That's the W. This is the S, in the rarest format of the S that year. Right? 56,857. And we're selling it for less than the W. The competition does have this set. They were at $199. So a little bit of a premium because it's, well, ridiculously rarer than the W. Well, it's the AVC way. It's why we're paying attention, why we're talking tonight. 50-odd products in our show, and they're all like this. Where are the needles in the haystack? Where are the special sets, the low mintages, the high-quality coins, the popular items, and what are the prices? And where they're at $199, look at that price, everybody. We're at $129.95. I mean, we're talking about, my competition sell the brand new 2025 Silver Eagles. Right in this ballpark. The brand new one they're going to make all year or until it sells out. We're going back a couple of decades. In 2012, San Francisco comes back for the first time since 1992. They make a special two-piece set, and then they make this set. Significantly rarer. Now, they call it the coin and currency because exactly that. The coin is the U.S. Mint's contribution right here, the San Francisco Proof Silver Eagle. And the Bureau of Engraving has the $5 Lincoln. If you send this into NGC PCGS, they will pedigree where the coin came from if it came in the original packaging. So where the other is from the two-piece set, this will be from the making history. Look those up. Selling for huge premiums because it's tied to this set. Well, everybody, this is the actual set. Beautiful S mint mark right above the word fine silver at about 3 o'clock. A simple set, just meant to be a simple equation. And remember that 2012 two-piece set was introduced early in the year. Came out on my wife's birthday, May 9th, lasted a full month, right? And whatever the mintage was, it was over. And that ended up being $224,000. They surprised us with this set with the S in it. They could easily put the W. They didn't. Guys, give me a 30-second clock. If you're visiting us via the web, push this one through. I think I said that 4 or 5 times tonight. Thank you. I like saying that. It just means we're close to a sellout. But it's not rocket science. San Francisco's back. It's very low mintage in the original government packaging, selling for less than the set with my competitors at $199. The W with $877,000 made is higher priced than our price here tonight. $129.95 while they last.